Nobody want to take no calls with you. What's good, y'all? What's good? Hi, Zark Noir. What's good?
I need to go.
I'm Miko. I'm your resident PhD level sophisticated ratchetness. Amen. We are here with Auntie and Aunt tell you about it. It's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. And we already on that bullshit. Ain't that right, Snooks?
Well, we've had 2 weeks of watching bullshit happen, so.
This is true. This is true. This is true. This is very true. So how are you today, my resident snake spawner? For y'all that don't know, if you didn't tune into my 12-hour stream on Saturday, we was killing it in some 7 Days to Die, and somebody kept spawning snakes just for no reason. Pocket snakes.
Or
whatever. Anyway, so today, what we gonna tell y'all about is what's holding you back. What's holding you back? Like, is it you?
Ooh.
Is it your mammy? Is it your friends?
It's your little friend.
Ooh, why they gotta be little friends? Damn, I ain't one of your little friends. But no, like legit.
Good,
Go ahead. No, like
they little friend don't give a fuck, but
whatever. So no, like legit though, that is a legitimate question you should ask yourself at least once a week. What's good, Melanie? You did spawn a few things. You spawned quite the number of coyotes and normal zombies at me on Saturday. But
they're talking about me like I did not spawn one coyote.
No, you didn't. You were strictly snakes and maybe some tools and resources, followed by snakes.
I giveth and taketh away.
Clearly.
I giveth and snaketh away.
Shut up. I'm over your snake puns. So, what's holding you back? Again, this is a question you should probably ask yourself maybe at least once a month, let alone once a week, right? So we were talking about this the other day because I tried the Liquid Death canned water for the first time a couple of days ago. And it was interesting because it took 5 of my friends from the Caucasoid race to tell me about it and give me their opinion, and it only took 2. Well, 1.5. The second one was just kind of coincidence. 2 of my people of color friends to tell me to try it, and that's when I tried it. And that got me to thinking. It's like, wow, I'm really just kind of holding on. I can't just. I pick and choose who I care about, and even whatever they say I care about, and even then, it's like it's still not like my own decision. That's kind of fucked up, right? It's kind of fucked up. So we were talking about what's holding you back. I was like, well, I mean, reading the can Liquid Death sound like some white people shit, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up, and I can't count.
I didn't know it was water.
Right.
I thought it was always like an energy drink or something for the
right.
longest.
I can't count how many times that phrase has held me back in my life. Like, the second...
A lot of people back.
We're going to get to that. Because, like, I remember when the fucking meal delivery systems, like, really got big and first came out, I was like, ooh, I want to try this one. I'm going to ask my mom and sister to see what they think. And they was like, that's for them people that can't cook. That sound like some white people shit. And I'm just like, wow.
You want some Chipotle chicken? You want to try to cook some? You want to cook something that ain't soul food?
Wow. That's how you sum it up. You sum it up in that face right there. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't you do it? But no, legit. It's interesting how we let other people's impressions and expectations of us hold us back, because that translates to us holding us back. What would you say? Then?
I would also say like it's interesting how much value we give it, because sometimes a little bit of value is a good thing.
Fair point. Yeah, just to be able to hear someone out and get all perspectives. I can see that. But like when you take that shit to heart, you messing up. Like, gosh, like when your friends be like, ooh, I don't know if I would do that. I wouldn't do that if I was you, and then you don't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not you. I'm asking.
You really don't do that?
Right.
Couldn't be me.
You better than me. That's backhanded as shit, ain't it? When someone says you're better than them, they do not mean that shit. They are making fun of you. They just called you boo-boo the fool.
Say yes I am and keep you trucking and see what they do.
Right.
Hey, you better than me. You right.
Right. But like, it's just so interesting how much power we give people. Well, how much value, you're right, how much value we assign to what people tell us, because that really can expand and play out into a lot of things, can't it?
Yeah, like
Like,
that could play out with contrarians. Like when someone just tells you to do something, like to make a suggestion, or because it's popular. Because like I've had that problem. I'm pretty sure you had that problem too. When like a lot of people like or want to do something, you just kind of look at it like, mm.
and like the
But
other
then
side of it is
also,
like when you do it to other people, that's
yeah,
bad. That's bad. We were talking about this a couple of seasons, well, seasons, Jesus, a couple of episodes
seasons.
ago. We ain't got there yet.
You
A
just
couple of
started this.
episodes
Yeah.
ago about personal frame of reference, right? It's like if I'm gonna give you an opinion, it's gonna be based off me and not so much me consciously thinking of you and your options, right? And
Yep.
so we also do that to each other. We do that to other people. We're just like, mm, I don't know. That
And you
sounds
don't
stupid.
think
Or,
about it either. Like
we don't. We just shoot it off at the hip. We don't take people's feelings into consideration in the moment. We don't slow down with our answers. We just knee jerk and spit it out. Like, oh no, that's stupid. Don't do that. No, that's dumb. Like that's
why is it
messed up.
stupid? Because I wouldn't do it.
I mean, that just
Okay.
don't sound like something you need to be doing. What is that? What does that even mean? What does
Because
that
I need you
even
down on this
mean?
level with me because I would feel bad about myself because I didn't do the thing if you enjoyed yourself.
Right. What? How much sense that make? How much sense they make? Huh?
Well, you know how the saying goes. Like the most people that would cheer for you will not be your friends or closest friends.
Facts.
It'll be complete strangers.
Complete strange. It'll be drunk girls in the bathroom. I love drunk girls
Still
in the
complete
bathroom, y'all.
strangers.
I love drunk girls in
You
the
know,
bathroom.
mainly
They the
because
most
if
positive.
they see you improve and they see where they at and they
Facts.
see you doing this and they see they just still sitting right here, maybe doing a little bit of this, but you see you doing this and they gotta look up. They're gonna try to bring you down real quick and say, just get back. See, they're gonna try to bring you right
playing
on
with your
down.
fingers. That's weird. Don't play with your fingers. That's weird. That's weird. Don't do that. But and like with that, that's not even usually. Sometimes it's like half, right? Sometimes it's no malintent whatsoever because some people are conditioned to playing life the safe way, and safety is different levels for people. What's good, Mutant Glue? It's different levels of safety for certain people. And for some people, it's like never taking risks, which means never speaking up for themselves, never advocating, never going out and interviewing or just applying for that job. Like a lot of it has to do with that. And like we were talking about with personal frame of reference, my close people I care about are an extension of myself, ergo my rules apply to them. We got to stop that.
But ain't good.
We got to stop that. We got to stop that. So, good point. Good point. And we talked about this before, Snooks. We talked about this before.
Talk
If
about
I
a lot
got
of
if
things.
I got wandering ears in here, they're gonna get mad in a second. We was talking about how my sister moved back to South Carolina, took her baby, moved in with her man, bought a house, started her life, right? Now, granted, it's been a long time coming.
Long time, long time.
My oldest sister was mad and had everything to say. And our matriarch was also rather jostled by the situation. Now, granted, in my family, we are a family full of largely independent black women. Okay, women in my family, we don't stay married long, and if we do, it's a shame.
Independent to a fault sometimes.
Facts. We don't stay married long, and if we do, it's a whole sham. Right? I can tell you how many aunties I got. I can't tell you how many uncles I got because, man, where's Uncle Such and Such? He not out front? No. Well, I don't know where the fuck he is. Wow. You don't know where your husband at? Fuck him. Okay. All right. But no, we don't stay married long. And so it's very easy for us to get wrapped up in that we don't get happily ever afters. We're not allowed to have them or whatever the fuck. But when one of us breaks out and makes our happily ever after, we've all got some fucking shit to say about it.
Other than woohoo, you go do you. It's
Right.
everything but positive.
Right. So getting back to that point, because we're independent, strong women, we automatically assume, oh, we don't need a man. We just help each other and keep it pushing. Okay, but like that's lonely as shit, and I don't exactly want to be a grown woman that cuddle with my mama forever. What's good, Calvino?
What up, Calvino?
And so it's like,
Yeah,
we
but
got the usual negative comments of, oh, well, he's probably gonna leave, and he not gonna stick around, and she gonna be paying all the bills, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, what would you rather her be doing? What would you rather her be doing? She's got a house. She's got a good job. She just got promoted. They got the father of her child who wants to be in their lives is there. The child is stable.
And
they
doing
got
shit.
the other side of their family down there. They're rekindling. What would you rather her be doing? Like, why are we cutting things down with negativity? Why aren't we hyping each other up?
And without a solution or other option either, it's just
What?
it's like,
Why are we trying to hold you back? Why are we trying to hold her back?
because Nico will tell you this. I will punch holes in any plan someone has. If you come in with you want truth and logic, I will. Don't come with a business plan. I will fuck your business plan up. But at the same time, while I'm breaking it down, I'm helping you build some shit up.
Thanks.
Like, oh, let's do this, that, and the other. Why you want to do this, that, and the other? Because you can do this, that, and the other, same price, cheaper, like more quality, same price, better quality, lower price, that kind of shit. Like, think about your shit. But
And most people would take that face value as, oh my God, they're criticizing me and they're tearing apart my personality and characteristics. No, we're not. No, we're not. Because you
That's
see
the
that
tough
as a
love
personal
part.
attack already tells me that you got a little bit of work to do on yourself. Everything is not a personal attack.
That's love.
Facts.
A lot of motherfuckers take that tough love bullshit as just you're just being an asshole. You are just being an asshole. You are
you used to be that
venting
person.
your shit off. I know.
You used to be that
You were
person.
just venting. I'm speaking from experience. I
I
got
know.
let me expose myself.
Oh, sir. TOS. You can't do that on the show. You already got in trouble for that blue waffle.
I'm
Bro.
on TikTok right now. But like that tough love bullshit where you're not even considering the person's feelings or whatnot. That's not there's no love in that. And two, you
Hell no.
might be projecting your own insecurities, your own problems you have with that person on them for that one little that minute shit, as opposed to trying to help them improve their shit.
Facts.
Or you just don't know how to be a positive motherfucker. Like just
Facts.
you
Facts.
just never experienced positivity in your life before, so you don't know how to fucking handle it.
Facts. So that brings me to a good point. And yes, sir, this is a Wendy's. Thanks, Calvin. So that brings me to an excellent point. Like with all my clients, this is how we challenge negative thoughts. Because remember how we talked a couple of episodes ago about the audience and how that gets made in our middle school, adolescenthood, and all that good shit, and it just stays, and then that becomes a permanent voice in our head. So this is how we challenge those negative thoughts that tend to be the voices of other people that just live up here rent free. Instead of just trying to completely ignore it, you need to do what Glitch just said. You need to poke holes in it from the other side. When I tell my clients, I was like,
motherfuckers rent.
right, start charging rent, because it's like you're going to go into a negative spiral. You're going to have anxious thoughts. You're going to go through all the negative what if scenarios. You got to take that shit by the hand and walk with it slowly and say, okay, I see that what if, and I offer you a positive what if. That's like
Exactly.
when I
Not all
went
what ifs are
off,
negative.
right, when I moved out officially from my
That's
mother's
good. Anyway.
house. Officially, I was going to go to graduate school to get my master's program, to get my master's. I did not have a job. I could not drive at the time. I didn't have a license. All I knew was I got accepted to the school, and they offered me a work-study job. And I found an apartment that would transfer me to and from there, and a store on the way. I looked at my sister. I told her all that because you can't go to mom with that stuff right off the bat. She'll tear you in half. And she looked at me. She said, you got to go. I said, but how? So you got to figure it out. And when you figure it out, you take it to her. And so we figured it out. We got some logistics going. I presented to mom. And just like Glee said, she poked holes in everything. Well, what you going to do about this? That. What you going to do about that? That. And how you going to do this? This, that, and this, that. Well, you can't take the dog. My apartment allows dogs, and I've already paid the fee. I'm going.
Like, you gotta come up with a backup plan. You gotta come up with this, and you gotta come up with that.
Yeah, you can't. It would be a perfect world if people would just cheer for us, but they don't. And that sucks. But at the same time, we're not entitled to other people cheering for us, which is why we gotta put the energy into making the hustle and making it happen, despite what other people say.
Like also, don't think that just because somebody's poking a hole, like you said before, don't get that hole. They hate me, that kind of bullshit. Because there could be somebody who's like genuinely concerned about some stuff. You
Facts.
can't just say, you just can't come up to your friends like, I'm gonna sell everything and get a boat. Like, do you know how to sell? Do you know how to get a boat? Do you know how to sell? Like, do you know how to swim?
Do
Like,
you know how to swim? Do you need a boating license? Like, where's the rest of it, right? And like, granted, going back to my whole poking metaphor with my mom, is like, granted, she wasn't trying to tear me down. She was trying to make sure I was certain, make sure, I was safe. Couldn't really see that at the time because tone, trauma, confrontation, blah, blah, blah,
probably a
whatever.
little bit of both, though.
Probably a little bit of both. But, like, I can understand that. But we can't let other people stop us. We can't let fear stop us, unfortunately, because fear is actually correlated to not having enough information and uncertainty.
And also, how long the motherfucker gonna be in your life? Real talk.
Facts.
Real
You don't
talk.
know. You don't know. They could be there for a long time. They could be there for a short time. They could leave tomorrow. So why is it we're giving so much value on external things? That's another thing I talk to my clients about all the time is how much value we place internal versus external, because it's like, for every client I ever have, I always assign personal reflection. I don't give a shit if that's journaling, talking to yourself, talking out loud, whatever the fuck. I need you to build up your skill in being your best and most efficient confidant. I need you to be able to be neutral with yourself, positive and negative with yourself. Because then, instead of, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed, I don't know what to do, let me reach out all outside of myself to all these different sources and get more confused. I want that to be an option, not the only resort.
Yep.
What you doing? Done wore thought pants on the show.
I always wear thought pants or a robe.
But no, you gotta be your own confident. You gotta reach
goddammit.
from inside to be like, all right, I'm laying all this out. Sure, it's overwhelming, but we're gonna take it a piece at a time. And if I want to reach out, I can, as opposed to I need help sorting this out. I'm reaching out everywhere. But you
Also,
gotta be
Pick your choices. Pick your sources a little bit more
yeah,
fluently. Not fluently. Discreetly. Not discreetly. What's the word I'm looking for?
accurately, practically, logistically.
No. Be picky with your shit. Like, just... Because ain't everybody got to know you got damn business.
This is true. This is true. Like, you don't have to flesh out your whole plan with one person. You can flesh out one part, one person, another part with another person, because everyone's got a different expertise, right? What's up, cool dude Ross?
What up, cool dude?
But like, no, you don't have, no one has to have 100% of you and your intentions. You can parcel that out. You can check in with different sources, because that is what gets the creative juices flowing. That's what gets our ambitions and aspirations and the logistics laid out, is having those different perspectives. Besides, you don't want to lay out your whole plan and someone poo-poo the whole thing, right? But giving it piece by piece. A bedtime story podcast for you, Mel. Absolutely, I would do that for you. What kind of bedtime stories you want to know?
Hey, like, you want me to take care?
But no, like, you can parcel out pieces of yourself and pieces of your time to different people. You don't have to have all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. You don't have to have someone completely just deny your entire plan.
You don't even need a motherfucking basket. Anybody got to know how many eggs you got. You ain't even got to have eggs. Shit.
You ain't even
In
got
fact,
eggs.
take your eggs. Take your eggs and throw them at a motherfucker. Because sometimes that's what you need to do to some motherfuckers in your life. Egg a bitch.
You got to egg a bitch?
Egg a bitch to egg you on. Like, just...
We egging bitches, y'all. Hot egging bitches. But no, real talk though, like, you can parcel out your time, you can parcel out pieces, and the whole plan ain't got to be in fruition right away. You need a landing pad and a vision for next steps, right?
You gotta break some stuff down. Like,
You gotta break it down, because life is going to get you. Life is going to get you, okay? You can have this amazingly laid out plan. Like, I'm 33 now. Like, I should have been on Oprah like 6 times by now, according to my original plan and vision for myself. However, Life
veterinarian,
will
according to
mess
mine.
with you. Right. Life will mess with you. So
The
you
biologist.
have to take it a chunk at a time. You can't plan for life. Life plan for you. I don't read script. Script read me. But no, like
Spit that shit, man.
spit that shit out, man. We watching that. We watching that tonight. Um, but no, like you have to take it chunk by chunk, and that's okay. And you're gonna have fears. You're gonna have doubts, but those are things you can't really change because the thing you can change will cure that, and that's certainty, and that's foundation, and that's behavioral planning, and all that good stuff. That's I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, well
That change is gonna have to
let,
be-
let's take a moment. Let's not curb stomp you. You'll be no damn.
Damn. It's like bite the curve, fool. Like,
But no, like if you don't know what to do, it's okay. Take your time. Plot out your points. Okay, well, what's something I need to consider? That okay, and this may not be a one-time thing. It may not be a one-time session. You got to treat it like a puzzle, right? You put the puzzle out on the table. You find your edge pieces, and you're not gonna sit there all day and put the whole puzzle together, right? I mean, unless you in quarantine, but that's another story. But you can walk by
Well, it
day
depends
by
on the
day,
puzzle.
hour by hour, and say, "Oh, this piece goes here." Boom. It's just like
watch
that.
cats. Watch for cats, though.
Watch for cats.
Cats would be
Get
like the
you a
little life
puzzle mat.
events.
Get you a puzzle mat and just go ahead and roll it and unroll it. And-
That's you preparing for life, but cats are like what life throws at you.
Say it again. Say it again. Because cats ain't gonna let you keep all your puzzle pieces. They're not.
You can get a puzzle mat. You can put a cage around it.
You can
do
glue it down the
whatever
second
want.
you put it together, but you still gonna be missing pieces. Because cats are life.
You be that one motherfucker just like,
Right.
and you gonna find that missing piece like probably 3 months after you done forgot all about it. And like, oh shit, that's where that puzzle piece went. You put it in, bam, you got a whole picture.
Boom. It's just like that. Now, the other part of this what's holding you back conversation is once again our own negative bullshit, like the shit we have internalized over the years. I like nope.
It's you.
I don't even have anything for that because that's stupid. That's just stupid. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that as an add sound. That's stupid. But no, like your own internal messaging. What's good, JoJo24? What's good, Blurcon friend? Glad you got home safe from New York. But no, what's holding you back is your own internal rules. I call them underlying rules for myself when I'm talking to my clients in therapy. I say, what is something that is stuck with you? What is a rule you've lived by your entire life? What is a recurring phrase or thought that you've had your entire life? So for me, growing up, you're not good enough. When I say underlying rule, I mean that thing that is so dear and near to your core that when the slightest thing scrapes up against it, it's overwhelming. It sends us
What's
into
your main
frustration. Pretty much. What's your main trauma? Mine is, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You know how many things graze up against you're not good enough? Perfectionism, being a career student, being a honor roll student, being able to multitask and not get tired or burnt out, feeling bad when you have an emotional crisis or breakdown, feeling like you can't cry, doing more for others than you do for yourself. Grazes up against a lot of shit, y'all. So that is a good
Something
place.
wrong with me.
I mean,
I mean in a negative way, like completely outcast because I was different. And I learned to be indifferent because of my difference.
I can see that. I learned to be arrogant to get through doing things I needed to do. And like mom couldn't
Like,
stand
you don't give a
it.
shit anyway.
Right, even though I do give a shit. I give a shit so much that I have to shut off the feelings to show that I give a shit so that I can do it. But like, for real talk though, like, what is your underlying rule set? What is the underlying nagging that happens to you? You're not good enough. Something's wrong with you. I've heard this one all week.
I don't need nobody.
I don't need nobody. I've heard this one all week. You're unlovable. Ooh. Huh.
Ooh,
You're unlovable.
ooh.
You're unlovable. Right. I've heard that one 3 times today alone. I've only had 2 clients today, y'all. But these things run so deep because we've picked them up and we've internalized them, and that is also part of what holds us back from things. Hey man, she cute. You should go ask her out. Ooh, I can't do that. There's something wrong with me.
She gonna say no.
I'm unlovable. She's gonna say
She
no.
gonna say no. Look at me.
People don't like me. What's good, Joker? You're not spawning no soldiers in here today, boy. I know you would.
You
if
like
could.
the soldier snake combo?
No, I did not like the soldier snake combo. No. Joker, this is glitch. He was spawning snakes. But no, like legit, those underlying things, which are mostly trauma responses, let's just put that out there, okay? A lot of times people think trauma has to be this severely impactful, disastrous thing. That's not funny, Joker. That's not funny at all. Now watch one bust through the house. Be like, ooh. But no, like, that's not funny, John. But like legit, trauma doesn't have to be this grandiose thing. It could be as much as mom forgot to pick me up from my soccer game. Dad said he was going to be there and he did not. It could be that small. It's about the emotional impact because that's what gets imprinted up here. That's how we make those rules, and that's how they translate to our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors as trauma responses, right?
So you got to play that favorite game show. What's your trauma?
Like legitimate. Like you have to at least acknowledge what your trauma response is for. Acknowledge. I'm not going to say, go deep dive or whatever, because as a therapist, it's heavy and it's hard to do. And I'm not about to push somebody that's not ready to be pushed. Amen.
But if you want to, go ahead.
But if you want to, I do highly recommend going to therapy. Finding someone near you. There's a great resource. I'll put it in the chat later that just kind of helps find if you want a social worker, if you want a therapist, if you want a counselor, a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever. You can plug it in. If you want Medicare, Medicaid, Blue Cross Blue Shield, TRICARE, sliding fee scale, you can put it in. If you require, if you want a specific concern like ADHD, if you want, LGBT sensitive therapist, whatever, if you want a male, female, or non-binary, you can type all that shit in and find somebody within 75 miles of you and get your ass
if you want
in
a black one, good.
there.
You want a black one, good luck, but still.
Good luck. I know maybe 6 of us. And I'm not saying that that's up, but like it's very hard to get matched with a therapist that is a person of color. It's even more, damn, you whole ass Bruce Wayne out here, bitch. Oh, is that why you're the Joker? Oh, wait. Oh.
Wait, you're supposed to be...
Oh.
Somebody throw a bat at this man.
Somebody throw a bat at this man. But no, like legit. But no, it's really hard to get matched with a therapist of color who is female, but it's even harder to get matched with a male of color that's a therapist. So men, if you're looking for a position where they will pay you double, unfortunately, what they'd pay me, you're a unicorn. Go into mental health care. They need you, especially in the adolescence like word. But that's my soapbox. But no, like BetterHelp.com is also awesome. I work for them. So
also, just like if you recognize your trauma on somebody else,
facts.
Especially little kids, like cause like I still see little skateboarders, and I'd be like, hey, let me help and support y'all because
I didn't get that support. I didn't get that support. In and out of prison, mom was a druggist, so drugs are more important than her kids. Yeah, I've had clients like you, bro. So what are some of your coping skills, if I may ask, Joker? Like what keeps you in the existential plane of being okay, if you don't mind answering?
We can just talk about coping skills in general too, though.
We could talk about coping skills.
That stays part of what's holding some people back. Cause some
people got negative fucking coping skills. Like, bro, I'm also a master addictions counselor and a licensed clinical addiction specialist and the poster child for collegiate recovery, but don't look me up. But like legitimately, some people got some fucked up coping skills that turn into addictive behavior. So let's go with one plain and simple, fucking substance misuse. There's a line between recreational use and addiction. And the thing about it, as well as with people of color, we don't recognize addiction in our own communities because, one, it's all recreational because institutional racism, poverty, life is sucks for be a person of color. I get all that. But because we don't ever have these conscious defining lines of, all right, I'm doing this too much, I'm fucking wild, and I need to calm down, versus fuck it, today sucked, I'm about to roll up, the end. Like, we need to make sure we have other coping skills. So, like, for me, my personal rule is if I'm upset, if I'm pissed, I do not partake of anything. No alcohol, no Puff the Magic Dragon, none of that, because I need to be in a state where I need to work out my feelings. That is my coping mechanism. My coping mechanism is to process, is to sit with it, to make it make sense, to rearrange it, so to speak, so that it has purpose and meaning that I can then internalize. Not the negative part, but the big picture universal. Why is this part of my life in character development so hard? Internalize that part.
Or replace it with a positive coping mechanism. Let's not forget about hyper and hyposexuality.
Facts. Like, a lot of people overlook promiscuity as a negative coping mechanism. Like, I'm all for body positivity. I'm all for sexual positivity. I'm all for sexual prowess and power and empowerment. But I need you to recognize and acknowledge your motivations and attitudes towards whatever it is you're doing. Okay? I'm not a fan of hookup culture, but I get it. But I'm Southern. That's just how we are.
Touched.
Right. Intimacy, cool. It ain't always got to be fucking. No, it doesn't always have to be. Doesn't always. Normalize cuddling your friends, kids. You have grown.
I've grown. Don't get me on that shit.
You have.
That used to be one of my coping mechanisms.
It did.
I used to be a borderline. I can't even say I was a fuckboy because I didn't lie and manipulate. Because the way I see fuckboys are lying and manipulating to get sex. Mine was, I will fuck you if you want to fuck. That's it.
I'm going to add to your definition a little bit. I'm going to add to your fuckboy definition if I may.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily just lying and manipulating to get sex, but it's more so like, so we're going to look at it from the therapist perspective. It's more so like you're indulging in your every emotion to adapt to whatever situation you're in. That's what the problem is with fuckboys. It's like, it can seem genuine, hence that's why it feels manipulative, because they're literally living in the moment of the emotion, but once they walk off from you, that's it. And that's the problem people have with fuckboys. Yes. Yeah. Friends with benefits are the best joker if they follow the fucking rules.
Yeah. Talk and discuss some shit. Like, just
there needs to be communication. There needs to be acknowledgement. No hidden agenda bullshit, okay? And when you catch feelings, because you're going to fucking catch feelings, bruv. Okay? If you seeing this person three times a week and you got unresolved trauma, you got unresolved attachment issues, emotional distress, whatever, you're going to catch feelings. They may be itty bitty feelings.
And they knocking you right. You're going to get something.
Right. Then you're going to get itty bitty feelings at least. But the second you do develop feelings, you need to tell the person, because then the contract has changed, has it not? We're not about to sit here and pretend like me ignoring your feelings and say, well, I don't, shut up, let's keep fucking, it's going to be okay. Because it's not going to be okay with you. And if you can compartmentalize that well, I am concerned for your mental and emotional health. Like, legitimately. That's another thing that makes great sense. About what's holding you back. I ask people all the time, because I'm a blurred, obviously, and I do Blurred Say Thursday at my day job for my little baby blurredlings that need to meet people and get out of their fucking dorm rooms and socialize, okay? And I always ask them the same thing. What's the hardest part about making friends? And it's just like, talking. What do you usually talk about? Well, I don't know what to talk about. No, bullshit, you don't know what to talk about. That's what's holding you back. You think that there has to be a rule about, you think that meeting someone means that there is a process for it. There can be a process, sure, but you don't have to be very rigid in your rules for engagement with people. I will walk right up to a motherfucker right now and be like, yo, your nails are cute. What's your name? We have started a conversation. I don't have to ask, what are you into? What do you like? Yo, motherfucker, what you think about aliens? So do you fuck with though? What? So you think that aliens would clap us, or do you think we would? But like legit. This bitch don't know about Pangea. But legit though, you gotta just go
Put it
in.
on your sound card, by the way.
You right. Like, people think that we have to be reserved to make friends because if they see the real me all out.
Do you like?
I thought you got your nails. Oh wait, I thought that was JoJo. I was about to say JoJo just got her nails, but Joker, you might want to go get a mani then. Go get yourself a mani.
Hell yeah.
Right. That's another thing.
That's
a good example. Men that won't get mani pedis because it's too feminine. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. What is really holding you back?
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here. Go for it.
This my turn.
Oh
Fuck
shit.
that.
It's
Fuck
rant
that.
time. It's rant time. Go for it, Glitch.
Because I will tell you, Miko and me, we balance each other a lot. She is masculine as fuck, but she's a woman and she knows what she is.
I'm a whole ass young man.
Like y'all see all this shit. I do some thug gangsta ass shit that's real niggish. But at the same time, I'll wear a skirt because I like to breathe and I like to feel sexy. God damn it.
What is really holding you back?
Things that I've been called gay for. Wearing a dress, wearing pink, liking milkshakes. Let's see.
Wearing glasses?
What other thing? What? We wearing glasses, like saying another dude looks good, complimenting another dude on their shirt, pants, shoe, what the fuck they wearing.
Cause I don't give a fuck. Anytime your bro him come out the fucking barbershop looking sharp as a motherfucker, you better compliment that man.
Having female friends.
Facts.
Having women comfortable talking to me.
Facts. That you're not fucking.
You ain't trying to fuck her? Like, nah, why? Nigga, you gay. Like, the fuck? Really?
What? I'm sorry, I can't fuck with no man to eat brunch. That's feminine trait. What that even mean? He can't eat? He can't have mimosa?
He's like, this masculine bullshit holds that. Like,
that holds a lot of people back.
I don't understand why men don't wear skirts and kilts more often because the breeze.
Nigga said the breeze.
Let me put it this way. Anybody, the breeze of ventilation, any dude that talks shit about a dude in a skirt or kilt, nuts don't hang low enough to enjoy a skirt or kilt.
Facts. And fellas, just from a lady's standpoint, if you found the right motherfucking kilt, I don't care if it's got utility pouches on it, I don't care if it's purple, green, orange, plaid, stripe, I don't give a shit. Shit is sexy as fuck, you understand? With some boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm drooling a little bit, my bad.
Legit felt like, I can't confirm because I've done that to her before, but it was like a fucking camo kill.
It was a camo kill. It wasn't even a good one.
It wasn't even a good one. I don't fit that one no more. I done got too big. Too much booty. Too much booty.
Right, but like legit, you gotta examine some of these constructs that we've either grown up with or been exposed to in society and social media, especially because otherwise we're just consuming, and that's a problem.
Like,
when you go to the fast food restaurant, you check your bag before you leave drive-through. You check your food before you eat it. Why you don't check constants before you swallow them?
Yeah. Dudes don't do that. Why?
Like, I'm happy to live in an era where women can walk up and say, "Damn, Zaddy, you fine. Can I get your number?" Like, growing up, that was fucking unheard of in my house. Fucking unheard of, bro. Unheard of.
Well, not many people use the word Zaddy back then either.
You know what I mean. They made it cute now.
A woman comes up to a dude, says, "Hey, can I get your number and take you out?" Like, first of all, I had to sit down because I had to make sure my pants ain't stained. Second of all, look, it don't happen. Okay, it don't happen that often.
Fair enough.
I mean, women be thirsty, but they don't like.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. But no, like, recognizing things. So my sister texted the family chat the other day, right? Because she's thinking about shaving out her sides and doing like a nice burnt orange on top, like a nice ombre from the brown up to the burnt orange. I was like, oh shit, yes, girl, do it. Mom's jumps right on. She's like, no, Miss Seeley's don't do it. She literally said that. She's like, that's not professional. I said, madam, it is 2021. If anyone can have unprofessional hair as a black woman, it is a lab scientist who is the supervisor of the goddamn lab.
Oh, and just that supervised bullshit.
Like, what
The
is
professional.
holding you back? It's old ass fucking beliefs that we've never examined, we've never questioned, and how it coincides with our internalized trauma. That's what's
And
holding you
how
back.
that might be the main reason your life is fucked up.
Facts. Or not even fucked up, just stuck. Because nobody
Ain't
likes to
shit.
feel stuck. No one likes to feel stuck. But hearing things like that keeps you stuck. So where we come from,
Don't check for help.
huh?
I don't want to do no man. I don't want to be no bitch. I gotta do everything on my own, cause I gotta be a man and all the guys should do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be about me.
Why you?
Gotta do my thing.
Why your neck like that? What's? You look like
Gotta
you
be-
look like you look like Sonic the Meth Hog. Gotta go fast.
Gotta be about my shit. Gotta sit
Why
and
your
do
neck?
my thing
What
all
is-
the time.
what is
gotta,
this?
Gotta sit and do my thing all
What
the
is
time.
What
Gotta
is
worry
this?
about me first.
What is that? And what sucks about that is when you can't shoulder it, you get mad at yourself, you get overwhelmed, but you won't let yourself express emotion, and then you hypertension, you got heart palpitations, you get headaches, but you're not gonna tell nobody because y'all don't like going to the doctor. Blah 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 blah. Like you are killing yourself. You are holding yourself back to the point where you are hurting yourself, and that's a problem.
Oh, jokes I forgot to clap while doing. I did the chest pound.
You
I
did,
the chest
you did.
pound. You know, you gotta. You hear that? You hear that tongue? Just
Okay,
men don't clap.
they don't. But you can't tell me that shit ain't great. Like y'all could probably take over the clap for real, cause now we got nails, so we just be, and then we do this. See, mine aren't that long. Like them bitches shit to be that
But
long
now, right
clapping.
now it ain't.
But watch, 3 years, men's gonna be clapping. I guarantee you.
You like, hey.
Cause I mean,
you
y'all
just pay
ass cheeks
attention.
already clap when y'all in missionary, but y'all don't want to talk about that.
Why you think I twerk so well?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I can do it. I'm
It
saying,
talks so
I
much
can
feels
do a
weird. I have to
split.
check around me to see if they really talking to me. Wow, Joker. Yeah, you talking to me? Yes, sir.
That's our own trauma, cause like
It
as
is.
men in general, like we don't know how to take compliments for shit.
Because you're
we
not
never knew- we don't know
allowed.
how to receive 'em.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed. You're not
We
allowed
aren't
to
either allowed
indulge.
to, we just don't get them.
Because
We never-
indulging in a compliment means you're expressing emotion, and you're not allowed to do that.
And a compliment for us would be like, "You got a good job." That's not.
Bitch, you got a good job. Bitch, you got a good job.
Even though we don't know there's no real definition for what a good job is. Like, cause you could have a good job and be unhappy the rest of your fucking life.
Facts. Ooh, Chris like she looking at you.
Like you lucky.
She looking at you.
Like you lucky to even get a comment from your own woman. Women that got men
Or you,
and men's that
you,
with your own
wait,
partner.
no, we not about to wait, no,
No,
wait,
no, no,
wait.
we
No, wait a minute, wait,
I'm saying, hold on, what was that?
Wait a minute. What we not about to do is like not just gloss over like you ain't just claim her, like you ain't just claim her on live stream. You ain't just like, Mutant Glue, you heard that? Cause I heard that. We claiming people on live. Hey man. Grew up being a nerd and a weirdo, but once you hit the gym, start looking better at everything. So I really ain't used to it. That's understandable. Good. I'm glad you heard that. I mean, hell, when that's not your man, but bitch, that's your man. Anyway, but yeah, I can totally get with that. Because like, so my mom lives with me, right? Like y'all don't know that, but my mom lives with me, and I got some new wig. I forgot which one it was. Y'all know I got a million. And I had just done my makeup. And, no, it was Sade. It was the short white one. So I did my
Because
epics.
we all know their names.
My true followers know their names. It's the short white bob. Anyway, I was doing my store makeup, and like
Pokemon.
I'm about to mute you, boy. Shut up. You're rude. But no, and I did my makeup. Mom's like, damn, you should have been a model. I said, absolutely not. This bitch right here, it took a long time for this little foot, long neck, brontosaurus ass looking bitch with a peanut shaped ass fucking head to get pretty. It took a long time. I was damn five in the damn 5th grade, bro. It was not fun. Okay? I was a tall, lanky brontosaurus, and I looked like a Littlefoot. It was not, and I had big ass feet. I looked like I should have been on the WNBA, but I hated playing basketball. took forever to get pretty. Like, that's the other thing. The other holding me back thing was because I didn't have self-confidence, I used to lurch all the time. And this and that. And then when we hit puberty and we got titties, we was like, oh no. So we lurched even more. So it's not to draw attention
You
to
became
ourselves.
top heavy and just kind of fell over.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, yeah, like I could feel you on that one too, because y'all hear this wonderful sultry voice that I have right now.
Nope. Sound like you being nasally as fuck. But go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all what I used to sound like all the time, because especially after puberty, because like I look like a fucking blow pop before puberty. Like I still had this size head. I look like this. I look like this. Like this.
He look like a stick figure.
I look like this. I look like that. That's how I look. Still going to the teeth though, but. Oh my god. But I was always unassuming until I hit puberty, but also growing in the South. I was very meek because I had an overbearing mother. So I always like kind of just talk like this, and then like I always talk to my nose a lot.
ZK Royce, what's good?
What was happening? But like I always talk like this and like kind of kept it in myself and like kept doing through the nose, and I sound like this all the time before puberty, and then like I got this voice. But I still talk like this because like I was just so afraid of what would happen anytime I said it or whatnot, because people would notice when I used that voice. And it freaked me out because I got attention.
Right.
And sometimes compliments.
Right.
And I felt like more of a performing monkey when I used my real voice.
Not a
If that makes any sense.
performing monkey. Oh.
Yeah, some of my family's like, oh, I should love to hear your voice. Say something like.
Fair. I can see that. Do that little dance y'all be doing. Don't do that. Don't do that to your kids. Don't do that.
To your kids,
Don't do
man.
that. Don't do that.
If they don't want to do shit.
Why we always
don't-
circle back to
don't make them
parenting?
do shit.
That's our
But
trauma.
that's the main source of
That's
a lot
our
of trauma, yeah.
That's our trauma. But legit, what's holding you back? Is it your internal dialogue? Is it a lack of information? Is it traumatic scars from parenting? Is it just a feeling of overall stuckness? Is it that you live in a place where we are from, we call it a bucket of crabs?
Exactly, joking. Like he has a deep voice too. Like I want to hear your voice now. But if you have a deep voice too, you be like,
you
say
should join
this,
Discord.
say
You should
that.
join Discord. I ain't.
Be like, say this and say that.
You should join.
Michelle, was it you between me and somebody, an operator, who me and him had like, it was like the sexiest conversation ever because we just had these two voices going back and forth.
Oh, that was you and Rob. That was you and Rob. Goddamn. Goddamn. Man, make a bitch pants turn to an ocean. Goddamn.
Look at him. Anyway,
Goddamn. Like,
you look at him and see that wedding ring.
right. The legal system holds you back sometimes. Zargnor, that's different. So for y'all that don't know Zargnor, he is an elder being, and he's been older than he. This is what, your second go round of this time frame.
Aw.
So and he eats people's skin. Okay, he eats people's skin. All right. So allegedly, legally, things do hold you back. Now, I will give you that. I will give you that. You probably shouldn't do illegal things, guys and gals.
Yeah.
And all of our non-binary pals. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start saying that. That was adorable, guys and gals and all non-binary pals. That's adorbs.
I like days, thems, hers, and hims.
Ooh, I like that. Skin eating has never been confirmed. Okay, we've seen the bodies, Nev. We've seen them. Stop it. Don't make me get the kazoo. Right.
So let me get the ocarina.
Don't make me get the train whistle, bruh.
I can deal with a train. I thought you were about to say dog whistle. Like, no, don't you
sure?
break out the.
You sure?
No.
You sure?
I got headphones on.
You
I will
sure?
reach through the screen and choke
sure?
you in a bad way.
You sure?
You got a long neck. I can go here and here.
Wow.
Hit you at the same time.
Rude. Very rude. So it is 8:22.
Hit your chin
Final-
right here.
Final thoughts on what's holding you back. Final comments, questions. I won't, Joker. I won't. Questions, topics that you may want covered. No, y'all don't understand. Glitch a whole fucking dog, okay? Like high pitched noises, dog whistles. He hear them. He hear them. You're not supposed to be able to hear that shit. He a whole dog. Self-doubt, definitely. Self-doubt is a big one because, again, that's those internalized voices saying you can't, and then you actually believing that you can. And it gets so bad for some people that even when they get the miracle strength to do the thing and they do the thing successfully, they won't acknowledge it and they act like it never happens. Go for it.
I was like, yeah, I do shit like that too. Like, hey, you did this, that, other. Whatever.
I'm like that too, unfortunately.
Now, we're also saying that. Hold on.
Jesus. Not realizing who you've become. That's a good one. That's a really good one because that also means you're also not acknowledging your accomplishment. You're not acknowledging the growth. You're not acknowledging your abilities. Growth. You know what that is? That's growth. You're not acknowledging any of that.
Now, we've been going on about people, like the people you hang with, like knocking you down and shit. But also, don't forget the opposite, because there's some people that will cheer your ass on. Some people you don't even like to talk to all the time because you know they will push you into doing something that you know you want to do.
Facts.
Or there's somebody that, like I said, like it is with me, like I'll cut people down, but not in a negative way where it's like, you ain't gonna do shit like, nah, how you gonna build up to it? Let's be realistic here.
Facts.
It's the Capricorn in me.
Whatever. But no, like legit though, there are those friends that do legit want to help you, but it's gonna feel like it's criticism. And for those that are usually in that, that space, we talked about this before too, of what it actually means to be empathetic and not be empathetically drained. Scorpios are the best, Joker. Hey, when's your birthday? But it means not necessarily giving all of your emotional energy to people. It means putting the onus back on them. It means being there and present for them, but putting the onus back on them to do the work. Hot damn. Hey. DK Royce, you a Scorpio too? Hot damn, when's your birthday? I'm November 11th, y'all. Scorpios. Hey.
We need more Capricorns up in here.
No, we don't need any more Capricorns. I have enough Capricorns in my life. Thank you very much.
Her life is surrounded by Capricorns.
I'm surrounded by Capricorns. Him and my sister share a birthday, so they're both Capricorns. Our dog.
Me and her sister.
Our dog
is a Capricorn.
Her
husband's a Capricorn.
My other bestie is a Capricorn. November 22nd. Ooh, you on the cusp. You a cusp, baby. Hot. But no, like legitimately, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. Being friends means putting the onus back on the person to do the work, right? It's not solving everybody's problems. It's not putting yourself out to help other people. It's, oh my God, this is happening, this is that, and the other. Patrick, get from behind me before I hit you. Go on now. But no, it means, oh no, this is happening for you. What are your thoughts? What are you going to do about it? What are you thinking about doing? Because then it's more of a mutual interest and a reciprocal relationship, as opposed to, I got this problem, help me fix that. Because people have ideas about people have ideas about what they want to do. They just need the encouragement, because that's what's holding them back, right? They need to be assured that you have thoughts and they are valid. You have ideas about what you want to do and how you want to do things, and those are valid. People have never heard those words in their lives, and they could definitely use more of it.
So, be picky.
Be picky.
Be a little picky.
Pick and choose. It's okay. You don't owe anybody anything. And no one
know everything.
And no one is entitled to you 100%. Unless you want them to be. And even then, they may not be worthy. And that goes back to that episode of your taste in people is crap.
Yeah.
Crap. And
also, pays very, very special attention to everybody in your life when you are succeeding. In life, because some of your friends that be when you talk shit, you might have friends that be cheerleading you. Like, granted, I'm one of those talk shit friends sometimes too. Like when it comes my boy Chris, been cheering that motherfucker on. my entire life since I know this motherfucker. But as soon as he gives him some shit, I will just straight up call him, nigga, you ain't shit. But proud of you, but you ain't shit. I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about the must be nice people.
Must be nice. Bitch, if you don't kick
I'm
rocks.
so happy for you.
That's really good for you. Is it?
Why do you wonder?
What's good, boy wonder? Joker, you live near a bunch of Karens and Kevins. Well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be Karens and Dicks or Susans and Dicks.
Richards, you mean?
Dicks.
Constances and Richards?
Constance and Richards. Where you trying to move to, Joker? What? We trying to switch states? We trying to switch cities? Do you want it over here? Do you want it over there? Do you want it on the bed? Do you want it on the chair?
You want it in the city? You want it in the rural?
All right. Well, any other topics that y'all would like us to cover? So we do this every other Monday. On the opposite Mondays, I do just a basic mental health stream where I talk about mental health shit and present scenarios and how you deal with them shits without having to pay $75 an hour.
You moving to Tennessee? Mutant Glue, warn them about Tennessee.
You prefer the bedroom?
Hey, sure in Tennessee.
Moving to Tennessee. I mean, I enjoyed Gatlinburg when we went. I enjoyed Pigeon Forge.
Arrested Development lied to me. Take me to another place.
Wow. Hello, Sammy. You want to say something? Sam says he got something to say. Say hey to Joker because he hate rat dogs. Say hey.
Oh, for real? Come here. Get you, motherfucker.
Get out my cable, Sam. Jesus. I thought you was another dog. You a damn cat down here. Jake. Hey, Arnold. So that's my other son, y'all. I don't know if the puppy cam's hooked up. I don't know what the puppies are doing. I don't even think I got the puppy cam. Oh, I do have the puppy cam. Cam. Who is that? Who is that? Is that Maya? That is Maya. We doing all right, boy wonder. We doing all right. Just chilling with some rat dogs. So while I got y'all here.
I get called gay for, by the way, y'all.
Right.
Something that I get called gay all the time.
Right. What's funny is he got the Chihuahua and I got our pit bull in the divorce. I also got some of his rinky-dink rag.
What else? But you know what else? This acts like her and he acts like me. So
it's awful. But I'm still munching on my 12-hour stream snacks that are sponsored by BFF. Oh, I guess that's just not gonna come up. That's not gonna come up. Oh no, that's right. BFF Blurred Fitness. Grab your BFF and go. Launch time is I think the 9th. So check them out. BFF. They got cool shit. Also, Magical Geeks and Freaks are my sisters, and they are having their weekly talk on Tuesday at 7:30. I think they do stream on Twitch. They also stream on their Instagram and their Facebooks. So check them out. They talk about all things freaky, geeky, and in between. It's awesome. And if you're not following Glitch yet, here is his info right there on his Twitch. I think you streamed Fallout on Friday, right? Oh, you got a new backdrop?
Fallout shit on. Yeah, Fallout Fridays on Fridays.
Is it?
And other random bullshit. Like my Fallout Friday is gonna be a lot more fun because I've been enjoying it a little bit more. Like I've been trying to tie myself up when I'm playing. You know, not in real life, but like via the game. And last time I was playing a goody. I don't do goody in Fallout.
No.
I was itching to blow people's
They
pants
moved to
up.
South Carolina, Joker. Or North Carolina, hell. If you want to shoot guns, we got guns. Do you want to shoot your guns? Hell yeah, we bust up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do North Carolina than South. South is a little shitty. Like, I'll be that motherfucker and say that shit.
It's all right. The FUPA states. Speaking of the FUPA states, if you haven't checked out our friend, the wonderful John Dondero, please check out his stream. Actually, he's doing Donderoing 101 right after us, and we're going to raid him in just a second. But I do appreciate everybody showing up, showing out.
Yeah. When y'all get on his stream, type in hashtag or pound sign for the old heads. Pound sign spawn _ snake.
Don't. Yeah, that's right. Jump on his stream and spawn Snake. Jump on his stream and spawn Snake. But nah. But all right, y'all. We'll catch y'all later on. We gonna hit our outro and then raid John. See y'all.
But it really did though.
Stop patrol together. They both stop patrol. I'm mad that yours says hot walls, his says patrol.
But it really did though.